Well, this book is by Frieda McFadden and it is called The Crash. And if you like psychological thrillers, and you probably have read something by Freida McFadden, I see her name appearing all over the internet, all over YouTube. This video is part of a collaboration named Thursday BookTube. It's hosted by myself and Life with Patty. Every Thursday, we invite you to upload anything book related, a book review, a coloring book review. You rearrange your bookshelf, you make a bookmark, a cookbook, a magazine. We don't care. So we just want to see you. We just want to meet you. We just want to hear what you have to say. Just make sure you mention myself, tag myself, and Life with Patty, and hashtag Thursday BookTube. Be sure to put all the information about that is in the description box. This book, The Crash, starts out with a young woman. She's 23 years old, pregnant, about 8 months pregnant, and she is preparing to go to a meeting which is going to change her life forever. She is living in poverty. She works at a grocery store, and she's talking to an attorney who has come to her house to explain to her the last couple things she needs to do, and the understanding is when she signs this agreement, she will be financially set for life, herself and her baby. So she goes to the meeting and something happens. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it will spoil the story, but she storms out of the meeting saying she will never ever sign that document. And that's when the story starts to get interesting. She is not completely alone in this world. She has a brother whom she is very close to, and she's been confiding in him all the things about this pregnancy, about this deal she's about to enter into. And she calls him up and tells him what happens and how she walked away from the deal. And he said, you know what, we're getting close to Christmas. It's snowing. You're exhausted. You know, why don't you come to my house, get in the car, pack up your clothes. Just you and the baby can stay with us, with him and his wife, until the birth or after the birth. It's been a lot of stress. Just come over. So she gets everything ready, and she decides to work one more shift at the grocery store just to give herself a little extra money. And she gets in the car and starts driving to her brother's house. Well, the extra shift at the grocery store has set her a little bit later than she probably should have left, and she hits an unexpected blizzard. And in hitting the unexpected blizzard, she slides off the road and runs into a tree. She is trapped in her car with her leg is injured. She's pregnant. It's a horrible situation. Her phone doesn't work. There's no reception, and she's not quite sure what's going to happen next. The main thing she's worried about is the safety of her baby in her stomach. So a miracle happens, and a truck comes by in the middle of the blizzard. Driving by on his way home, he finds her. He gets her out of the car and brings her to his house. She is very nervous. She doesn't know who this man is. She doesn't have phone reception. She's in horrible pain with her ankle, but he reassures her and tells her, listen, I'm not that far from home. I live at the house with my wife. She's a nurse. Let's get there and see what the problem is. At least you'll have a place to stay. It's better than being in the car overnight or even 2 nights because of this blizzard coming in. Even if you were driving and did have the car functional, you would not be able to go any further. They get to the house. His wife is there. She's a nurse, a very nice lady. She tells him, you know, she looks at her ankle and says, I think your ankle is broken. As luck would have it, one of their mother was there for about a year, was dying of something, and they had a hospital room set up, you know, with a hospital bed and everything there. And she said, you know what, you're pregnant, you're in pain, let's get you settled in the room there where the mother was. We have everything, you just relax until we can get help here. And things start getting weirder and weirder. We see this story through the eyes of 2 people, through the young woman who is in the accident, who is pregnant, and we see through the eyes of the nurse who is helping her. And a lot of the suspense in the book is built around misassumptions that the pregnant girl has about the nurse and her husband, and what the nurse has about this young girl. And it gets a little crazy. They are stuck there for a while, and then suddenly the weather clears and she's still stuck there, and it's not exactly explainable why. She doesn't have her phone. She doesn't know where she's supposed to be, what's supposed to happen. She cannot walk or get out of bed because of her leg. So the book deals with that. What happened there? Why is she still there? Are these people who saved her creepy, or are they just regular people doing the best they can? There's just a lot of unknowns, and by the time the book ends, all the unknowns are explained. I enjoyed this book. Like any other best-selling author, there's going to be books which are better or worse, and I've read one or two of her books which were just, But this one was good. I enjoyed it. It was a long book. It was a big book. Had a lot of detail, had a lot of twists and turns, and a lot of unknowns. Basically, the moral of this story is that nothing and nobody is what it seems, and sometimes the people who frighten you the most are the people who might actually be responsible for saving you. The people who are responsible for saving you might be the people you need to fear the most. That's all I'm going to say about it. But it was good. I enjoyed it. Again, it was one of those books that I could not put down. Was, that psychological thriller. Very few characters, but well drawn, and just a great book. So I highly recommend The Crash by Freida McFadden. Thank you so much for watching.